Terry, team 7-2. How do you rate this club at this point of the season?
Well, I think we're as good as we've been in the last 7 years at this juncture of the season. We've played well. We've played against tough competition. We've had some arduous trips 3 times to the Midwest, and we've survived them. I think we're on track to be pretty good.
Win over number 2 Penn State over the weekend. Team has won some high-ranked matches in the past, but how does this compare to the ones in the past?
Well, this is as good as it gets. Penn State's a storied program, a team that a few years ago won 109 matches in a row. Great coach. You know, he and I have a personal relationship for 40 years. It was special, and it was a great match in front of a great crowd in Chicago that appreciates good volleyball. So, you know, I feel it's as big a win as we've had in our program. In my mind, I think it's right up there with anything, certainly that I've been part of in college. It was fun.
Obviously, the team gets a win after that, but mentally, what does it do to this team after getting a win against such a high-ranked opponent?
Well, I think it really works well in your confidence, and we knew that going in we'd have to play a great match to beat them, and we did. And you know, I was very proud of the team that we really got crushed in that 3rd set against them, and we came out and hung in there in the 4th set and played them toe-to-toe in the 5th set all the way. I mean, it was we were up 12-10, they tied it at 12-all, and then we won 15-12, siding out and scoring the last 2 points. So, you know, they're a quality opponent, and they're going to be in the hunt for the national title all year long, and I think it's going to help us with our confidence come all these matches coming up in the next 5-6 weeks.
Talk a little bit about Camille Saxton, especially against Penn State, had a career-high 23 kills. How has she looked thus far, and especially over the past weekend? Well,
you know, Camille has a lot of pressure on her. You know, everybody knows Camille's getting the ball, and you know, Penn State triple blocked her at times, and she did a great job. She rose to the occasion, played a great match, had a good, not only hitting match, had a really good blocking match, had a good defensive match. Hey, great players play under pressure, and you know, I've always said this. Pressure makes diamonds, and she was a diamond that night for sure.
And then you have Becky Defoe's Defensive Player of the Week finally. 69 digs over the weekend. How has she looked for you this season?
Well, she's been great. You know, she came here as a freshman and said, I want to be the very best. And last year I remember she saying, hey, what's the OSU dig record? I want to beat that. And she's well on her way. I mean, she's as good as they come defensively because, you know, she's competitive. She works hard, she has great attitude, and she doesn't want to lose. And you couple all that together, you're going to have a very, very good player.
Team heads to Fullerton this weekend, takes on Santa Clara, San Diego State, and Cal State Fullerton. Just what are your thoughts on what's coming up for you guys?
Well, I think they're 3 quality teams. They all have, particularly Santa Clara and San Diego State, have winning records. They've beaten some good opponents. I think we certainly have to just play each individual point in each match at a time, focusing on Santa Clara, our first match on Friday. And, you know, we don't know much about them. I'm going to view the films tonight. We just got them. And I think that they're going to be a good ball control team. They have a very good lefty outside hitter. We need to stop that. And then, hey, then we worry after that about San Diego State and Fullerton.
Is it hard for you to believe that this is the final tournament of the regular season? It just seems like yesterday this team was headed to Kansas State.
Well, you know, anything in life is always like that. You come to a fall camp and it starts and you go, hey, we're going to play pretty soon. And then that first trip to Kansas State, and now, oh my gosh, we've got one left. And then we open against Oregon and against UCLA. So that's all part of it. It goes quickly, and we just have to be ready for it.
And obviously the first 3 trips are in the Central Time Zone. How much are you looking forward to staying in the Pacific Time this week?
A lot. You know, my players and my staffs have endured this crazy man making this schedule, and it was tough really traveling back there 3 weekends in a row. It took a lot out of us, but you know, you can't argue with the results. We played quality teams in each tournament. I think the kids really stood up to the challenge. They traveled well. They really, I think, know what their goals are. You know, they want to be the best team that we've ever had at Oregon State, and I think it's just going to take that kind of grit in the next 5-6 weeks to prove that we are that team.
All right, Terry, thanks for the time, and good luck in Southern California.
Thank you. Go Beavs.